quoting the publication from Royal Conservatory of Music in Canada about the benefits of music learning. Based on study, neuroscientists have demonstrated that learning to play an instrument or singing leads to changes in a child's brain that make it more likely they will reach their full cognitive and academic potential. Music education contributes to cognitive development. Stronger connections between brain regions. More gray matter. Improved brain structure and function. Better memory and attention. Higher IQ. Speech and reading. Young children taking music lessons showed dramatic improvement in their verbal intelligence after only 4 weeks of music training. Academic success. The quality of a child's music education is linked to their academic achievement. Elementary school students in higher quality music education programs had 20% improvement in standardized tests of English and math. Cognitive benefits of music education. IQ. In a study conducted through the University of Toronto, researchers showed greater increases in full-scale IQ scores among children in music lessons versus children in drama lessons or no extra lessons at all. Working memory. Individuals who are musically trained show better working memory abilities than those who are not. Working memory allows us to remember things and is crucial to mental arithmetic and reading comprehension. Creativity. Scientists found a marked difference in communication between the right and left sides of the brain, which foster creativity, in individuals with musical training than in those without. According to Albert Einstein, the theory of relativity occurred to me by intuition, and music is the driving force behind this intuition. My new discovery is the result of musical perception. Thousands of successful people began their learning journey with music. From singing lessons, piano lessons, and other music instruments. Let me share with the advantage of taking a piano lesson first before any other music lessons. What makes a piano lessons is so important to learn before any other music lessons? Well, because in piano you will learn both clefs, the treble and bass clefs. At almost every other instrument, kids are learning just one clef at a time. So, if a child starts at the piano first, they will be able to read music. The music of bass and treble clef too easy without a problem. Not only that, kids also learn how to play dynamics, tempo, note names, and everything else musical theory encompasses. Is so much easier to learn on the piano. Since kids are using both hands, reading both clefs, and doing music theory right along with their practice sessions each week. They'll learn so much about not only playing piano, but about being a better musician. What are the benefits of music lessons and who are the few well-known people in human history? A successful people who were in school music as kids. Many of the world's most successful people participated in school music at some point in their lives. From scientists, astronauts, politicians to actresses and CEOs, lots of people learned valuable skills in music class. 1. Albert Einstein was a German-born theoretical physicist who is widely held to be one of the greatest and most influential scientists of all time. Einstein was influenced by his mother's musical gifts. At the age of 6 he had already mastered the violin, and it was to remain his favorite musical instrument for the rest of his life. Music and science were his two great passions. 2. Bill Clinton, the 42nd President of the United States, was a tenor saxophone player as a child. His dedication and persistence as a young musician paid off. 3. Charlie Chaplin. Iconic comic actor Charlie Chaplin was an accomplished musician and wrote the music for many of his films. He was passionate about music as a child and taught himself to play piano, violin, and cello. 4. Condoleezza Rice, a political scientist, diplomat and former U.S. Secretary of State. Condoleezza Rice originally intended to pursue a career as a concert pianist, and even performed Mozart's D minor piano concerto with the Denver Symphony Orchestra at the age of 15. 5. Neil Armstrong. Astronaut Neil Armstrong was also a lifelong musician. His mother was a pianist who taught him to play, and he later took up the baritone horn in his school band. He continued to play in military bands but will always be known as the first man on the moon. 6. Alexander Graham Bell. We can thank Alexander Graham Bell for the invention of the telephone, but he was also a pianist and originally planned to be a musician. Bell's passion for music might have helped on the path toward his historic invention. He noticed as a teenager that chords struck on a piano in one room would be echoed by a piano in another room, leading to the realization that chords could be transmitted through the air. These are only of the few of thousands who begin their life with music.